It's official. Sheep, Pixel, and Maltrid all adore me, so by default, you are required to adore me. It's
By
fair.
law.
That's
I've
the
heard of
law
that.
of the internet.
I've heard of that law.
I have also heard of that law.
It's very unforgiving.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss off the internet.
If 3 other people like me on the internet, you must also like me.
Yeah.
Rule.
It's the rule of 3. Have you never heard of the rule of 3? Come on,
It's
guys.
how I got into the coalition. You know, I befriended 3 other members of the coalition, and then he was like, "Well, I mean, I don't really want to let you in. You're not really big enough, but 3 other people like you, so I guess you're in. Welcome to the team."
Question, Yujoon.
Answer.
Why did you go back that way? I thought you were going to attack
because
the
I have
dwarves.
a rebellion eminent.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So
Just checking. Just checking.
Yep. So I figured what I'll do is, when they rebel, I'll kill them.
So,
and get some experience on this general.
You were saying how you weren't big enough to get on, to get in the coalition, right? I wasn't aware that they were so strict about penis size.
It wasn't a penis-sized thing.
Oh.
But
well, you got in, didn't you? So clearly not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it couldn't have been a penis-sized thing, or else
No.
I never would have gotten in. Regardless of the rule of 3. Though, in fairness, that could have been an entirely different rule of 3.
Yeah, could have been a penis thing.
Yeah, it could have been a penis thing. Yeah. Spirit Leech, good against killing heroes.
Spirit Leech is great if you're fighting other vampires, especially.
Doop. Alright.
I believe you have a Strigoi, don't you? Yeah, there he is.
Strigoi?
Fritz. That's the name of the Ghoul King you have. Your second army.
Yeah, the Fritz von Karstein.
Yeah.
Strigoi Ghoul King. Jar Jar Binks was a crime against humanity. Gimli was just unfortunately redone. Well, if you are Sheepdog, you feel like you would rather gird your loins with a razor blade than watch Gimli on the screen for even one moment.
I mean, you know, I can still watch Lord of the Rings. I haven't since it came out, but I can still watch
Gird
Lord of
your
the Rings.
loins with a razor blade, sir.
And it's still better than The Hobbit.
Yeah, that is true. That's
I mean, the second that Legolas was like a prominent figure in The Hobbit, I was like, you know what? No, I'm done. Fuck. Just because he's a popular character, it's like, oh yeah, did you know that Legolas saved?
They had Legolas, like when they were there and he showed up, I went, okay, you know what? That makes sense. He's the prince of that realm.
It's a cool cameo.
Entirely possible for him to have been there and met the company. Sure, maybe he was at the feast or something as they were walking through the wood. You know what? Cool. I'm all right with it. And then he was the main character, and I went, no. No.
Yeah,
no.
no, not so much, really. Like,
no. 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 You don't get to do that. You don't just get to randomly decide, hey, this character that's never mentioned once in the books, it's gonna be a main character because 13-year-olds like him.
it would have legitimately been kind of like a cool cameo, maybe, you know, like oh look, he's in this, and that kind of makes sense, sure, whatever. And then they're like, no, he's gonna save everyone, and be like a kid, be like the badass he was in the first one, because that's what everyone wants to see. And it's like, I mean, just
having him be there would have been a nice head nod. It would have been a, huh, yeah, these stories tie together. Okay. What they did was like, F you want some Legolas? Have some Legolas! And just like jerked off all over the script.
You thought you wanted some Legolas, huh? Well.
I mean, but also,
surprised.
they made a book that is 1/3 of the first book of the trilogy into 3 movies. So, I mean, they needed to fill that airtime somehow.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just because you do a trilogy of the Lord of the Rings, which incidentally is 3 books.
Yeah, 3 really big books.
Yeah.
That even with 3.5-hour movies, you didn't get all the big plot points in there.
Didn't get Tom Bombadil, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you didn't get the best character in all of them. The only man in all of Middle-earth to be powerful enough to claim the ring for his own, hold it in his hand and go, fuck it, don't even care, and just give it back. Like...
Oh, I'm angry now. Yujoon, we've made me angry.
How did I make you angry?
I hate fucking Hobbit, it's stupid. It's so stupid. What the fuck?
You brought it up.
I made me angry, and then everyone's made me angry now.
I brought up a topic that I don't like, and I'm mad at everyone.
Also, I know it's not really the film's fault, but I did really dislike the ending with all the ghosts in Lord of the Rings. It just seemed like such a cop out.
No, it's fine. There was an undead army that's untouchable and unstoppable that just fixes all their problems. Don't worry about it.
I mean, not all of their problems. They just dealt with the battle, but it just seemed like it seemed a way of like ramping up so that everything looked hopeless, and then they were like,
"Nah, it's fine.
Ghost Ex Machina. There you go." It's like,
yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
Probably just gonna auto-resolve this one.
I mean, unless you want to show your stream a fight, but.
Yeah, sure. Let's show my stream a fight.
Oh goddamn, yeah. So that is a lot of ghoul. What are they called? Grave ghouls? No, grave. I can't remember.
Crypt ghouls.
Crypt ghouls. There we go. I got there.
You got there. You did it.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, still, like, Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars.
I'm not gonna argue. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars was originally a rip-off of Hidden Fortress anyway, and Kurosawa. It's, like, really not imaginative at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but...
For those of you watching my video, the reason I did that is because I was very aware that Peachy Pixelate is in Yujoon's chat, and I knew that that would make him angry. I will now read what he says in reply to that. Sheepy, I will shit on your corpse, all in capital letters.
Yeah, that is a strong response. That is a strong response to elicit from Peachy. I will say this. I was more fantasy than sci-fi.
Yeah.
I did not even see Star Wars until I was in my 20s.
I actually only saw Star Wars when I was a kid. But like the thing is I never really got that into it. I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. Where are the orcs and wizards? And then someone told me that the weird celibate dudes in robes were wizards, and I was like, no, they're just monks.
No, those are just monks.
Pretty sure they're just monks. So you know.
There's actually probably literally zero reason for me to organize my troops in
yeah, no, it's
these guys.
The great thing about the undead is that you don't have to worry about your archers, because you don't have any archers. So you know, you're never like, oh, I have to protect my archers so they can do damage. You're just like, I have to charge everyone in and kill stuff. Did you hear that the new Star Wars, not Star Wars, the new Star Trek was really meh?
I don't know. I hadn't actually.
Like, I've never had much interest in Star Trek anyway, and this one was just like, It's like sloppy characters, bad writing, you know, all that stuff.
Still don't know what this cart does, so I'm just gonna keep it near my troops.
It regenerates your troops. So if they, like, it basically replenishes your units.
Oh my god, Sheepy, I stand on your soul and fist fuck your feelings.
He thinks I have feelings.
Harsh words!
He also likes Star Trek. I'll go after the Arrow boys.
Alright, well, I'm just marching my dudes forward. God,
Yeah,
these guys are cool.
Which guys?
Just, the Nazgul looking motherfuckers.
Oh, the Cairn Wraith.
Yeah. No. Continue walking forward. Stopping is not really an option.
I believe that the Cairn Wraiths are 75% resistance to physical damage.
Yep.
That's so ridiculous. Let's watch the charge against goblins, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of dead goblins right there. And we'll follow these...
Surround their general.
Oh, you gave me the lances, you beautiful bastard.
Of course I gave you the lances.
Okay, let's see this charge. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that's the shit. Whew. Freaking lance charge on archers, man. They didn't even notice getting charged in the rear by Goblin Wolf Riders, who then broke on them as well. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen cavalry break when they charge on someone. It's like, charge! Yeah, run away.
Keep running! I mean, granted, we were, like, infinitely more powerful than these guys.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just silly to have someone engage in combat with a unit to engage in combat with you by charging into your flank and then them breaking.
Oh, they killed 3 of my people.
Yeah. I think all of those were wraiths. Yeah, it looks like all of them were wraiths.
Yeah, my wraiths ran forward, and the goblins managed to kill 2 of them. The archers got 1.
I mean, you know, 75% resistance to physical damage is not 100%, so...
Yeah, jerks. Silly unless they charge into a wall of halberds.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the halberds
if they charge into a cavalry square, the cavalry's gonna have a bad time. You know?
I mean, if the halberd's facing the wrong way, then it's not that silly.
True. Yeah. That's why you have a cavalry square.
How in Ulthuan do you get gold health bars? I believe those are your special units, right?
Duh. But not a rapper. Hello.
Oh, you do have gold health bars. That's weird. I don't know that. Mine
I don't know, but it must be because of how good I am at the game. Ha 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 ha! Oh, it's a lie.
Aren't you?
Oh, it's a lie.
Aren't you running it in colorblind mode?
I am running it in colorblind mode, I think.
That's probably why, yeah.
That would probably be it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you believe in magic?
And I think you do. I got the Book of Arcane, which... Ooh! It's an augment for 25 seconds. 26 melee attack, 24% speed.
That's pretty good.
My Strigoi.
You may as well just kill them and alter.
I would love to, but I apparently can't.
Can't get that far?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to. Maybe not. I don't know.
It's not letting me move.
Can you click? Have you clicked on them, or
yeah?
Can you move in a different way?
Yeah, I mean I can move in a different way, but it's like they have an area of influence, and it's like you can't enter this area of influence. Like, what do you mean I can't enter this area of influence?
I'm sure it's fine.
Haha! Arndt Zintler has been assassinated.
Ha
ha! Oh, he gets to ride a Terrorgeist. Nice.
Oof. That minus public order is a bitch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give my Strigoi some armor since I keep charging him into combat.
You know he is a wizard, right? Just
yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay, just checking.
But I gave him the hunger, so yeah, I'll give him Invocation of Nehek, and then.
I mean, vampire lords and etc. can very much be melee specialists, you know.
Yeah, I mean he's got 56 melee attack.
Yeah.
And 431 weapon strength, so he's pretty strong. But yeah, I guess I'll have him use some wizardy things. This is Melissa von Messinghoff. Been running around assassinating things, so we're gonna continue putting points in specialist. And that's it. Assassinating people's aunts now, Yujoon? Sometimes. Sometimes people's aunts have it coming.
Yeah,
you
sometimes
know that as well as I do.
Sometimes they get in the way of the grab for power. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean, listen, that throne is mine by right.
Actually, quite a few thrones is his by right now.
By right?
Yeah. You got like 3 provinces now. Bits of a 4th and a 5th province also. So
yeah, I've taken many thrones,
and yeah.
How's the fighting down in your end going, my friend?
It is kind of okay.
Because I recall before we ended the last stream, you had guys from the Circly Winged guys, the Narharek or Necrarch Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Breathing down your neck.
I did just take a province back. Well, I took a province from them, lost it, and then took a province back from them. So, net gain we're pretty much where we were.
Right.
Everything's fine, nothing to worry about.
I mean, that's exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, remember how I was like, oh, those guys confederated, and you're like, man, glad that's not my problem. It is so your problem.
Is it?
You have neighbors right next to your Kotar province that are greenskins.
Oh, yes, no, that's very true. I didn't realize they were greenskins.
Yeah, I mean, they probably weren't greenskins until they confederated.
Well, no, they were orcs, I imagine. Orcs and goblins, but they weren't the greenskin faction, no.
Yeah.
Okay,
You are so far away, there's mountains and rivers and streams between us.
Well, I figured...
People never meet.
I mean, they probably won't. I want to build... You see, this is the conundrum that I'm faced with. So I want to build stuff, but...
You also don't want to be pummeled.
Yeah, I want more army, but I also don't want to be poor as fuck.
Yeah, that is a legitimate problem.
God damn it. How is our garrison here? It is very, very shitty. Okay, good to know.
I kind of want to be a real dick and build the Balefire Brazier, and then the Hearth, and then eventually the Witch House. Because it adds vampiric corruption to the local province at a +6. But the dickish part is it adds vampiric corruption to the neighboring province at a +4.
I mean, that's part of the fun of being vampires and chaos. Is
Like, hey, did you want to be alive?
the very best. Like no one
Like no
ever
one
was.
was before. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Pokemon!
Gotta catch 'em all.
I'll travel across the land. I'm searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the
Power that's inside.
Pokemon! Hey, KO, thanks for the host.
KO.
KO! A cloaked stranger from mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is of sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good.
Are you narrating KO's hosts? A mysterious figure turns up and ensures you that their intentions are good. That's what a KO host is, basically.
It works oddly well with a KO host, but so I could get 3,000 monies for just a little bit of chaos corruption. What?
I imagine if you're building the plus vampiric corruption, it won't have that much of an effect on you.
Yeah, whatever. Grant the request. Money!
I'm just getting a drink. I'll be right back.
Money makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around, the clinking, clanking sound of money, 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 money. Auto. Oh shit! I retreated. That's not auto-resolving at all. That's awkward. Don't tell Sheepy what I did.
You shouted it, and I had a wireless headset.
No, you don't know. You don't know what I did.
Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. I'll sit on your
face
face and tell you I love you too. Life would be fine if we both 69. If we sit on our faces in all sorts of places and play till we're blown away. Ba-bum.
I used to have all of that shit memorized.
I mean, that was all of the shit. Like, that's the entire song.
I meant, like, a ridiculous amount of that sketch comedy and Monty Python Holy Grail, like, the entire film memorized, because that's just what you did when you were
a nerd.
High school theater student when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, as like a giant fucking nerd.
I mean, who wasn't really?
Oh, I got Gravedigger. Raise dead cost -7%. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. I get nice. What? Ooh, and do I want Featherfoe Torque or the terrifying Mask of E? The terrifying Mask of E.
Yeah, the terrifying Mask of E is pretty good.
Causes fear, causes terror.
Although I think
yeah.
I think the Strigoi already causes. No, it doesn't. Never mind.
No, it does not. Okay. Okay. Karak Kadram is still very pissed off at everything, really. Military crackdown. 8. Lack of corruption.
I think I've got a song that's catchy that you won't know.
I mean,
if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. That's that's an advert for the club Chocolate Biscuit in the UK.
Okay. What I have decided to do is I'm going to go finish off those triangle dwarfs. I know that they just made peace with me, but
it was just peace, right? It wasn't non-aggression.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just a peace treaty.
Yeah. Then you know you're probably good there. You'll want to watch out for attrition. It's all snowy up here and shit.
Good call. Good call.
Like, I have to watch out for attrition in this entire fucking area because vampires and desert. And orcs as well. Some of the orc places have that.
So, Odillo Shittelman.
Yes.
We're gonna just call him Odildo Shitman.
Odildo Shitman.
Odildo Shitman, the White King. You know, I think what we're gonna do is just give him devastating charge, because he's on a skeletal steed. So charge, bitches, charge. What do we want? Corruption. When do we want it? Whenever. You know.
Yeah.
Whenever you get around to it.
When
really.
you have the time. And also, what type of corruption? Because you've got vampire corruption, Skaven corruption, and chaos corruption.
Your hero's effects. Why am I so bad at assassinating this guy?
Which hero is it?
Peter von Bluten, whom I've already assassinated once.
Just try again. It's cool.
No, I can't. It says no. Your chance of success is too low.
Oh.
That's why I was very confused. It's like, what? I'm literally
not sure,
already did this. Yeah, I was very confused.
So, what's your favorite Monty Python film? Because everyone has a different one. Because there's like 3 main ones, and then a few kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Search for the Holy Grail for me. Yeah. I mean, that's just the one that I saw first, and like kind of what brought me into the Monty Python thing.
And it's a big kind of impact film.
Yeah.
You know, like if you watch Life of Brian first, you're like, oh, this is good, let's see more. Whereas if you watch the Holy Grail first, you're like, holy shit, this is brilliant. You know,
I mean, and I liked Life of Brian, like I did.
It's not as quotable for a start.
Yeah. Ostland, the Empire provinces, would like a non-aggression pact with me.
You may as well if you're going after the dwarves. Like, it just means that they probably won't attack you.
Sure. And I'm strength rank 1. What is this game?
Well, you've got a big couple of armies and strong
yeah,
armies
I do.
well.
Oh, armies, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've got a huge dick, and I think the game just knows that.
I mean, that's a lie, but I appreciate you saying it. That's why I play games with you.
It's what friends are for.
To lie to you about your dick size. Listen, man, it was all her. It wasn't you at all. It wasn't the fact that you didn't hang out with her, forgot her birthday, and frankly, you hit on her sister right in front of her. It was totally her, that crazy bitch.